in the adapter right before it started. Right, so I'm just filming it unlisted again after just filming the one for today. So this is for, well, it's for Tuesday, and I mean, I don't even know, let's see what, 24th. Oh yeah, I should, because it's my niece's birthday today. So it was a very passionate one, if you didn't see that. Yeah, I wasn't surprised when I saw that shaman card, because I mean, yeah, I know what they're saying to me, but other people might not get it, but hopefully you do get it. I am embodying the world energy, which is very emotional right now. So I'm a true divine feminine that holds energy, and it's kind of like in order for Mama Wolf to come back and do what I usually do, I really need to just allow myself to be and to have a cry when I need to cry and to majorly protect my energy until Pisces season's over. So, yeah, another few weeks. Don't think you'll be seeing my face anytime soon, but I could be wrong. Right, okay, so let's get into this. So I've got the timer on again. Right, so talking of emotional, when I finished that one, that leapt out. I love you unconditionally, and I love you. So bear in mind, you know, I've just spoke on the last one about, you know, this being the age of deception. Like, basically, it's like, it's Pisces is deception. Do you know what I mean? But it's also unconditional love and kindness and forgiveness, and very romantic, very psychic, the most psychic, well, alongside Scorpio, but very psychic energy, which is, you know, like I said, we're definitely going through huge light body activations, upgrades, all of that, and especially those of us like myself that are here to help a lot of people all at once. Look, the Emperor, look, as well, yeah, it's like, look, I'm the Empress, but I've got to be the Emperor and the Empress for myself. It's, you know, and yeah, and it's, look, effort in reverse, and right now they're like, you don't need to put in any effort, you don't need to do anything at all if you don't want to. So, and that's partly why I'm doing this today, because like, I'm, look, dark mother of creation, but again, it's like when I'm talking about Mother Earth, 13 is the divine feminine, and look at the snake around her neck. We've just come out of Year of the Snake. It's like, I get what they're saying. It's like those of us that do that deeper work of clearing trauma and pain, like all day, every day, for the world in general, and soul family clients and stuff, and ourselves, it's, you know, have a break. And I don't need to be told twice. But you might be like, well, why are you doing this then? But it's kind of like, I had a big break, you know. I had the 10 days myself, and it's like, right, we're going on the third week now. I'm like, if they're insisting that I have more of a break, I have to kind of get back to this in some sort of way. I just won't be working with clients until I've got the energy, because that's just, you know, there's no, yeah, I just wouldn't, you know. It's not wise for myself, but it's just not wise for, you know, it's not fair, really. You know, I want people to get me at my best. Okay, so let's shuffle these. So same as before, divinely timed message. So, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. So when things are how they usually are, but things are never going to be the same again. Now remember, I am channeling, if you're new, I'm channeling, clearing, and healing energy in everything I do. So yeah, things are never going to be the same again in your life and all of our lives. But yeah, what I was going to say is, like, I usually film the divine masculine Mars energy on the Tuesday and the divine feminine Venus energy on the Friday. But because I usually do them as a recorded video, usually not a live, and like I said, just now, until my sinuses kind of clear up a bit, and my, yeah, whatever you would call it, it's like if I talk for too long, my energy wise, it feels too taxing. And then it's weird, because then other times, like, I filmed in like a nearly 2-hour video on and, you know, I was fine. I didn't cough. I think I coughed once or something. So it's just, you know what I mean? But it's, yeah, I'm just basically filming this on the Monday so that I don't need to film anything tomorrow. So I'm going to make this a divine masculine message, because clearly there's a divine masculine coming through very strongly, wanting to say something. So let's pick up the messy truth again. basically that's what I'll probably do, is the divinely times on the Tuesday and the Friday for the time being will probably be the divine femme, divine masculine messages, but unless I forget. Okay, and I'll do extra ones of these if I feel guided, like I'll do an SOS message because I need to get back to them. I done them years ago, so right, okay, so but this is kind of like what this is. So only when convenient, used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. And it says, are you still there? I'm not coming tonight. Oh, that's a bit sad. But again, all these cards are a sad woman. So it feels like when you piece this together, and remember, it's not everyone's, but it's going to make sense here. It makes sense to someone in the past was probably the kind of person that it was only when it was convenient for them. So, you know, when they needed attention, they'd call you up. So, you know, it's quite interesting because for everyone, this won't always be romantic. Like, you know, this could be friends and stuff as well, or family members. So, however it fits, but so don't make it exclusive about. I mean, it could be exclusive about love, but if you think about it, you know, friends and family can love you. Well, you would hope unconditional, like, you know, love you unconditionally and love you and stuff. So it doesn't need to be romantic. So just take it where it resonates. But I feel somebody that kind of took you for granted and like stood you up and didn't really think much of it. Again, I don't know about you, but I've definitely had my season where I had more than a few people that used to do that to me. And it's embarrassing. I don't know about you, but it's embarrassing for me. And I think back and I'm like, I can't believe I used to let some friends treat me like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and, you know, you get to the point where you're just like, no, I'm actually sick of making excuses for people. This is just fucking rude. And I wouldn't do that to them. And why am I putting up with this? So whether it's love, friends, family, because I mean, that goes for family too. Like my family will people tell like there's loads of times that I'm like I have to remind you know family especially like I've been like kind of like if someone's a bit rattier that's kind of like would you speak to somebody else like that, and then you always get back yeah, and it's like no you wouldn't, so don't fucking speak to me like that. Do you know what I mean? Like and sometimes that's met with fuck off, or it depends which one of my family members I'm talking to, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a good reminder, like, if you wouldn't speak to other people, you shouldn't really speak to your family like that either, or your lover, your friend, but not everybody lives by that thing anyway. But anyway, I was thinking of friends, when I said that, but it's right. And it's usually people that people are treating them like that, and then they're, it's all just a fucking roundabout that I'm glad to be off of. But anyway, living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally, sentimental. So I'm obviously channeling the energy of somebody that is reflecting on the fact that they took you for granted and they're like replaying the past. Now, remember, this is going to happen because if this is for the 24th, but you can watch this whenever, Mercury officially is retrograde on the 26th. So we're already in the pre-shadow, we're already feeling it. And with it being in Pisces, it's going to be very emotional. Hence, I was already emotional on the one I've just filmed there, and there's time yet for this one. But yeah, I really do feel I'm picking up on people of the past that are regretting how they treated you. So whether that is a lover or whether that is a friend or in some cases a family member, somebody's regretting that they picked you up and put you down whenever they felt like it. Sorry, that was a bit blunt. Oh my god. And now I think we're getting into the romantic thing. You're my drug, craving, highs and crashes, emotional addiction. So yeah, like I said, I feel they were channeling it that way because for some people it's not romantic. For other people it clearly is, because this is like, I spoke about addictions in the one before, like, so if it was quite addictive to kind of hook up with this person, whenever you heard from them, it was like, oh my god, it was all exciting. But then you go in a bit of a crash because like, oh, I haven't seen them for ages, whatever. So it's however it's going to fit. And every time I see that, I want to sing the Arctic Monkeys, like, I want to be yours, but I'm not singing when I'm going to sound like Phoebe from Friends singing Smelly Cat. Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. So this is getting into like a whole load of other ball games. So fuck knows what that means for everyone else. But yeah, I think that's the mixture of what it is. Like, oh, I think as well though, actually, because this is the divine masculine one, if somebody treated you in the past like a conquest, you know what I mean? Like, this is good for a one night thing, or, whatever. It, sorry, I'm just going to get another deck of cards. It's like Well, it's somebody realising that they've got more feelings for you than that. Now this could be somebody that's known that all along, or oh god, that's really funny. Look what I've picked up. I was meaning to pick up the wordy cards, and I picked up these, and I picked it up at sacral chakra, which is sex. Right, okay, so this is a wee mixture, so let's see what this one is. I'm not available, but it's in reverse, so somebody might have been emotionally unavailable, and now they're emotionally available, or this could be somebody might have been in another connection. And also, this is two things, right? Because for me, right, if you don't look at the words, that could look quite passionate and hot, gives us kind of Plutonian kind of Scorpio vibes, doesn't it? But it's meant to be a toxic card. It's meant to be like, you know, a karmic relationship where it's based on lust, and it's like, you know, you're left quite anxious because you don't know when this person's going to turn up again. Or so it's, and again, it's this happens to men too. It can be like women that toy with men, and like, you know, but it's obviously can be guys that do it to women. So it's, and it can be same sex, but yeah, we'll be together again, right? Let's see, what else have we got? What does this masculine want to say for whoever this is for? I'm not ready for commitment, but again, that was in reverse. Yeah, this is clearly, I'm channeling. So again, it comes through like it's one person, but it'll be a group of masculines. Someone that wasn't the commitment type, or they didn't want to commit to you. That can be even worse. If they didn't commit to you, but they committed to others, and seriously, that can be not nice to be on the receiving end of. But I'm sure a lot of people have got the intelligence to see through that, especially if it's your twin flame and you can feel in it, whether you know or not what the deal is. It's because this is a very intense connection. Hence why I don't necessarily see that card as like seriously, like, you know, that when I do that, I like looking at that because that actually does remind me of me and mine in the good times, you know, because that's all we were. All we were was hooking up. But from my side of it anyway, it was way more than that for me. We did have a bond, and obviously quite clearly I developed feelings, and I believe he did too, but I cannot speak for him. You're so beautiful, and I'm coming back soon. So yes, trust me. I'm trying to trust in divine timing. I send telepathic messages. That's very Pisces season, I can't get you in my head, you're very intimidating. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying there though, is like a lot of people will pick somebody else because they're not as intimidating. And it's, well, it's a bit of a shame on other people, isn't it? But so many things remind me of you. And victory and awareness. Look, but you see this, for some people, this could literally just be awakening in them. Oh my God, like I've always felt this way, and tried to push it down, lie to myself, and I can't do it anymore. Channeling the masculine, and the silence is killing me. I see myself having kids with you. Now, obviously, that is only going to be relevant for people that are of childbearing age, or not even just that. When people have already got kids, I can't even bother unpacking that one. And I'm sorry for lying to you. I miss holding you. Please be patient a little longer. Will you ever forgive me? I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a spiritual awakening. I pushed you away because I was scared, not because I didn't care. I keep a close eye on your social media. I pretend I don't care because you care too much. Now is not the right time, but it's in reverse. Yeah, I think this is, look, I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship, but that's in reverse too. I think this is definitely a very emotional masculine coming through. I fear that if you get too close, you'll hurt me. That's in reverse. I have a plan, but you have to trust me. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. I can't face you right now. So I've cried over you. Look what I just said when, yeah. Anyway, I need to tidy this up now. So, and how, yeah, we're in 14 minutes. So, yeah, so this clearly was dominated by a divine masculine message. So I will just do it that way. If I remember, I'll do the divine feminine one on Friday. And then you never know, that might suit me better to just keep it that way. But that's what we're doing just now. And I've not eaten today, guys, because I got really late, so I'm going to go and eat. So have a lovely Tuesday. So we get a few more out here. What else do we need to know for end this? Pain, yeah. That's basically it. And what's this? Oh yeah, that again. So someone's got everything they need to come forward now to talk about whatever emotional storm they're in. Turmoil. So look at this. We've got pain and emotional storm. Like somebody is going through it. So just if this was yours, just expect, or don't be surprised if you get some kind of contact from somebody, and it very much seems, oh look, that neglected you. I failed to give you what you need. And it's that in reverse again. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. This person doesn't, there's a part of this person doesn't want to tell you the truth. Because, don't speak, I know just what you're saying, whatever. I'm hearing, don't tell me because it hurts. It's like this person doesn't want to talk about this because it's going to hurt. To talk about the past. But again, so I think they're going into the fact that this could be like anyone from the past. This doesn't need to be romantic. Like, somebody neglected you, and there could be awakening to that they're never going to meet anybody like you, because actually we're all unique. So if somebody took you for granted and they lost you, whether it's a friend, family, or a lover or whatever, they lost you. Oh Christ, I've had some clients do that to me. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, like people don't appreciate you. They'll go and get distracted by all the shiny, glittery people out there that make everything look amazing, but actually when you get beneath the surface, they're not actually the real deal. Or whatever else. And I have people circling back to me, and I don't shame them for that. Do you know what I mean? But it is just a fact that that's happened to me my whole time of doing this. But yeah, look, they call it, someone's having an awakening, and look, coming back for a union, because the chemistry is something that's completely unmatched. I've never felt a passion like this. So I'm going to end this one here. That was a passionate divine masculine message, and yeah, we're on 17 minutes. So 17 is a star card, hope and healing. Actually, because we've got a few more minutes, where's Mad? No, I don't know actually. I was trying to see where my deck was, but I don't know where it is, so that I could have given some. I picked up these. I'm healing, but it's a work in progress. So that's good that came out reverse too. Like, basically, that's the message. It's, look, I wish I could turn back time and start over with you. I want to start singing Cher. I know in my heart that we'll be together again. I'm scared. Oh, wow, that's twice. I'm scared of this intense love. I'm so sorry for all the pain I caused. But I feel so lost without you in my life. Yeah, so I'm just going to get this for a screenshot for the... yeah, basically intense stuff, right? So prayers for anyone that's going through that, or if you're feeling your person go through it. Yeah, they're getting all the downloads to come forwards for union. Boom, drop the mic. Clear with the violet flame. Newsflash, if you're new around here, everything I do is clearing with Saint Germain, the violet flame. Lady Portia are two of my top guides, and I had a really, really weird synchronicity with that yesterday. I'll maybe tell that at another time, but because we've not got time, see you later. That could be a message too, running out of time for something.